A high school lacrosse team in upstate New York has had their season canceled, and 11 players have been ordered to turn themselves in to the sheriff's department after an off-campus hazing incident against younger team members. Onondaga County District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick said the incident involved students at Westhill High School in Syracuse, New York. The 11 students who allegedly instigated the prank have 48 hours to turn themselves in or face felony charges of kidnapping. There are at least 5 victims in the case. The older students told the younger players they were going to McDonald's after going to watch a lacrosse game Thursday, April 24th. Instead, the kids were taken to a remote location in the southern part of the county. District Attorney Fitzpatrick said the incident escalated to criminal activity when some of the older players pretended to be kidnappers.
And at some point, by prearrangement, people came out of the woods all dressed in black. They were armed with what appeared to be at least one handgun and at least one knife. The individual had a pillowcase placed over his head. He was tied up and placed in the trunk of a car.
That victim believed he'd be abandoned in the woods, but was eventually taken home. 4 of the other younger kids were able to run away. No one was physically injured during the incident, but at least one of the victims experienced emotional trauma. All 11 students involved in the scheme, some of whom are 18 years old, will be prosecuted for what the DA called hazing on steroids.
This was a group effort. This was, some people were assigned different roles. I don't care who held the gun. His role is no different than the guy who held the knife, than the guy who held nothing, than the guy who dragged this poor kid into the trunk of a car. They're all in this together.
In an email to parents, Westhill's School District Superintendent Stephen Dunham announced the rest of the lacrosse season has been canceled, despite the fact that the majority of the team was not involved in the incident, nor were any of the coaches. We must address the culture of the program, and the most appropriate way to do that is with a reset, Dunham said in his statement. Fitzpatrick said there were multiple videos of the hazing, and some students have given statements to the sheriff's office. To this point, no one has been arrested. If the 11 students accused turn themselves in by Thursday, they'll face misdemeanor charges of unlawful imprisonment, and their cases will be handled in family court. If they do not, they'll be identified, arrested, and face felony kidnapping charges as adults. The DA added, quote, "Most of my prosecutors can win cases that are on videotape." For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.